Yeah.
Because me, I'm different. I'm getting your face, Stephen A. Yeah, I'm coming to see you.
I'm just going to be honest, guys. ESPN hates Jaylen Brown. They want to make him an example. They make an example out of him to say, listen, if you were going to be the guy to go against the grain, Stephen A. Smith is going to be the one to try to confront that on national television and always have something to say about this. Now, listen, guys, it's not black or white, right? It's not anyone, black or white that I don't think Stephen A. targets. When it is it's people who are going against the agenda. And the agenda is whatever elites want Stephen A. Smith to reel back. So in the case of Jaylen Brown, I think it's more so, the fact that he's very educated and he's outspoken, and they don't want the athletes to be outspoken. They want the athletes to just, not talk about the real corruption in the world or with companies or with the NBA or with gambling or whatever, all these allegations that follow the sport of basketball and sports in general. Now, Stephen A. Smith's a puppet. Be honest with you, when you get paid $100 million, just know that you have some contractual agreements that you have to probably answer to when it comes to these people who are really running things at ESPN and Disney and things of that nature. Like, think about it. $100 million to talk about sports. There's something in that contract that's going to tell you when we ask you, Stephen A., when we ask you for something, you do it. All right, buddy? You think that's not going to happen? Now, I got a few different examples of what Stephen A. Smith went at multiple people. But what we're going to do, we're going to roll a clip of Jaylen Brown's father, because he said he's going to put some hands on Stephen A. Smith. He said, I want a conversation. But Stephen A. Smith is not picking up the phone because Stephen A. Smith's afraid of Big Marcellus. So let's roll the clip of Marcellus, Jaylen Brown's father, talking about the situation with Perkins, and he even talked about Perk as well, Stephen A. Smith. So let's get into that, and let's get into my take.
Son is very educated enough to know what to say and what not to say, what's off limits. And Big Perk, you wrong for jumping against your teammate. I don't like that. Excuse the N-word, but that is. You know what I'm saying? Watch your mouth, boy.
Okay.
The champ is back.
But sometimes we learn from I'm a father, right? And sometimes my daughter is, she's in grad school right now. I went to visit her over the weekend. I realize now when I talk to her, I'm learning from her, and you might, take things differently than how Jaylen might handle it, right?
He handling it like he's supposed to. He's always handled himself like a man, like a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? Very respectful kids I raised, man. Let me tell you something. Very respectful kids, all of them. You know what I'm saying? And how he handled that kind of pressure, I commend him.
Yeah.
Because me, I'm different. I'm getting your face, Stephen A. Yeah, I'm coming to see you.
Marcellus, why are you looking at me like that?
No, I'm coming to see you, Stephen A.
What would you say?
I called you a couple times, Stephen A., and you didn't answer. But it's okay. I just wanted to talk about it man to man. What's your problems? Why are you attacking him? Why do you attack the black community? Go attack the white community. Oh, that's right. You getting that check to do that. We unplugged about this. We own it.
Well, in all fairness, Stephen A., Perk, they all got a job to do.
They got a job to do. Pick on black guy. Pick on the black guy.
And that's how they, whatever that job is, this is how they choose.
Yeah, I ain't in the league, so come get me.
Okay, yo, Marcellus ain't in the league.
Marcellus, he violent, man. Y'all taking him back. I'm taking him back.
Yo, man. The heavyweight champ. The champ is in the building. Give it up for the champ, man.
I got feelings about it. I got feelings.
But what I think is fair is, it's true. When somebody in the public eye is under public scrutiny, it doesn't just affect them; it impacts the whole family,
the
right?
whole community, not just the family.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Yeah. Stop it.
Yeah.
Now, like I said, I don't think Stephen A. Smith goes against particular races when it comes to the black community. He goes at everybody, and it's not just everybody when I mean that. Like I said in the beginning of this video, it's people who aren't in line. Now, even look at Aaron Rodgers. He criticized him heavily because Aaron Rodgers came out about COVID and said he was publicly vaccinated, but he wasn't. And Stephen A. Smith was like making an example out of that. And just like Kyrie, you remember how Stephen A. Smith was going insane when he was talking about the whole vaccination thing. He was like, what's wrong with him, man? He should be ashamed of himself. He should be fired. And bro, we understand your job is to make people do things or change and alter the minds of the viewers, right? So what we see is that's exactly what Stephen A. Smith is doing. He goes after the people who go against the grain, the Aaron Rodgers, the Kyrie Irvings, the Jaylen Browns, the guys who are a little bit more smarter intellectually and not just big, dumb jock athletes who will just run and jump and athletic, but no, they have some brains, right? They have some understanding of what goes on in this world, and their opinions aren't liked by people who want to control the world or control the narrative, or just anybody who's outspoken. That is more important than anybody with black and white, because y'all understand, man, that black and white, bro, it's not about it. It's about green, and it's about power, and it's about control. You can be black like Stephen A. Smith and be a part of the elite to be controlled by it. And it's like with Diddy. You think Diddy was the only one doing that stuff? No, there's people above him. But once Diddy got too far along, he started going against the liquor companies. He started doing stuff. They said, hey, don't forget, we got something on you. And don't forget, just like Stephen A. Smith, they probably have something on him. And if he continues to not, well, he don't continue. But if Stephen A. Smith ever, for what reason, said, I don't want to, talk about X, Y, and Z, or I don't want to criticize this, or I don't want to speak about X, Y, and Z, they're gonna be like, remember what we got you on for in 2007, what you did, right? He's gonna be like, oh man, they got me. I'm telling you, they have something for everybody. They got your card. They'll pull your card when you no longer want to go along, get along, like Kwame Brown says, and what many people have said on this platform. But like I said, I understand this because I've seen it firsthand. You see people who are, come from not nowhere, but essentially work their way up, get paid a lot of money, and it's because, yes, they work hard, but it's also, like I said, you don't get to those places of power without compromising. And the people who compromise are typically the ones in power, because you don't get there, like I said, for nothing. So these are just my thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. I don't condone violence. I don't think you need to put hands on somebody, but it seems like that dude's a boxer. He's like 7 foot tall, his pops. So, I mean, he definitely will whoop Stephen A's ass if he needs to, right? But yeah, these are just my thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new to the channel, make sure y'all hitting that subscribe. And if you want to be a member, you want to join, make sure you hit that join button below my channel. So thank you. I'm going to see y'all next video. Let me know what you guys think about this situation. Peace.